Big nights for Madison and Ashland. Haverman and Lewis Central is back in a regional final with a thrilling win over Harlan. Ladies, they got the best of you guys earlier this year. You get the one that matters most. Just what does it mean?
I mean, it's very special. We took a lot of time to train for this night, and I guess we're really excited to keep on training for Glenwood next week.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play Glenwood. I think we have a chance to beat them.
They took the first set. I mean, you guys were never out of that set. It just seemed like they always had an answer. You guys went on a big run of the second set. What was working offensively during that stretch?
I think that we were communicating more and we were working as a team instead of trying to play like individually.
Yeah, I think we all had a lot more energy than we did the first set.
Madison, talk about your night. What was working?
Well, I noticed that starting in the second set, they started to triple block me, so I watched a little bit for the vacated area, and that's where I put it.
And Ashlyn, talk about your night.
I think it was pretty good. I just need to work on being a little more smart with some of the plays I make, but I felt I was pretty smart about some of the things I did.
They were up 3, I think, in the fifth set. After they had came back in the fourth set to get the win, you guys call a timeout. What was kind of the message or the vibe in the huddle in that timeout, knowing you guys had to put together a little bit of a comeback?
So our thought process during that timeout was really just to stay calm and to really breathe and just take a second to relax all of our muscles so that we would just go out there and play steady.
Yeah, basically just to calm down and not get into our head as much, I guess.
Glenwood coming up, an old friend, so to speak. You guys have battled, I think, twice in the last week. Obviously, the thriller last year. Just what does it mean to be in a regional final, and what's it going to take to get past the regional final?
Well, I mean, I'm excited. I've been in a regional final before, and it gives you a lot of nerves. And so I think next week, just calming down and working as a team will really help us, and we beat them on Saturday, so I think we just need to have a lot of energy to stay up.
Yeah, I agree with her. It's kind of just a normal game. We just have to play our game and not get down on ourselves.
Madison, you mentioned being a part of that regional final team last year. They came to your guys' own gym and beat you guys in 5. How much have you guys thought about that since then, knowing they were going to have a really good team coming back as well, that maybe you guys would get the chance to pull off the so-called upset?
Honestly, there was only 4 of our seniors that were there, and I haven't really asked their opinion on it, but I know I've thought about it, and I've worked on what I need to work on so that that doesn't happen again. But putting all of us together, I think, would really help, and we just need to work together and communicate.
Coach, wow, a 5-set thriller with Harlan tonight, and you guys keep your season alive. Just your thoughts?
What a great high school match. I mean, both teams battled their hearts out tonight, so, you know, kudos to Harlan. I thought they had a great game plan. They executed well. I had said before this that, you know, we were telling the girls that it was going to be a 5-set match, and that's what it came to. So I just thought it was a great high school match.
Back in fourth, second set after they had taken the first set. You guys finished on like a 20-4 run. How huge was it knowing that you weren't going down 2-0 in their own gym going into the third?
I mean, that's always huge in anybody's gym to not go down 0-2, but I thought on that one there that we were going to be okay. We came back on them, and so they didn't have as big a run in the first, and I felt momentum was there. The other part is we had a lot of jitters. Again, there's a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team that haven't seen this type of action or crowd and noise. So they had to shake some of those jitters off, and I thought they did a nice job of that in the second and third set.
You guys had a comfortable lead throughout most of the fourth set. They just kind of hung around. They end up winning it. What's that say about the resiliency of your team to kind of shake off that set and then the fast start they got in the fifth set?
I like how they performed. I really did. I felt in the fifth set that we went out and played very relaxed. You know, Harlan got that lead early, and then after the timeout, we just talked to them, reminding them what our blocking scheme was and what we wanted to do on offense. And and they relaxed after that and just thought about the game plan instead of each point or what could happen down the road. So they went out and executed a little bit better.
It was a great year for you guys last year. You had some graduations, some new pieces this year. Very talented, obviously. Did you think at the start of the year you guys would be in a situation like where you're at now?
You put me in a hard spot on how to answer that, but my team will be fine because we talk about it all the time of how far they've come this year, that they're definitely not the same team that they started the year with, that they've become a very, very good team. I just really love how they respond. Again, they come to practice. Every time they come to practice, they know they want to get a little better. They know that over a season, if you get a little better each day, by the end of the season, you're a lot better. And I would agree that they're a lot better than they were at the beginning of the year.
Seemed like every time you guys needed something to go your way, there was a Haverman there to do so, whether it was Madison or Ashland. What can you say about their night?
I'm hoping there's another Haverman at home somewhere. I just can't say enough about all of them. Not just those two, but I thought our defense was incredible tonight. We just didn't let balls drop. There were times when I'm on the bench thinking the ball's down on the ground and we have some girl coming in and picking it up. So, I think we had a whole team effort tonight with incredible defense, too.
Glenwood coming up Tuesday night. I think you guys have seen them a time or two in the past. Obviously a thriller last year. What's it going to take, knowing that there's a lot of familiarity and probably not many secrets?
I just think that we got to prepare well. I think both teams understand what each team has as far as offensive and defensive weapons. And, again, I think it could be a great high school match.